What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Dude Ranch DIY. My name is Jake and that is Chris, and we are out here in the woodyard. As you can see, Chris has the Mingo marker and he is marking up some of the logs that just got dropped by the tree service. Let me bring you over there, show you what we got delivered and how we're going to attack these rather large logs. So my tree service guy texted me this morning, or yesterday I guess, said he has a big oak, nice and straight, not too many crotches. Which is true. You can see this is certainly big oak. I think he said it was about 42 inches, 45 inches or so at the base with the flare. But it is pretty straight. It's solid. No rot or nothing. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 really nice big straight pieces. Then we got these two with some crotches in it, and then a bunch of limb wood that Chris already stacked up with the tractor and the Wicked Grapple. So he's marking up these logs with the Mingo marker. I just blew out the air filter on the Stihl 500i, and I'm gonna slap a new chain on it. Now, I've gotten some questions from people in the comments asking how these Dukes chains have been holding up. And I gotta tell you, I am super pleasantly surprised. This is still that original chain that we put on all those weeks ago. We have cut several cords of firewood, full cords of firewood, and I mean the teeth, if we can get the camera to focus, you know, they're definitely worn. They're not razor sharp anymore, but it's holding up really well. So instead of taking the time right now to sharpen this chain, I'm just gonna slap a new one on, because another nice thing about this comes in a 3-pack. I think this 3-pack of chains was like $37 or something like that. Don't quote me on it, but I'll put a link to this down in the description. Super happy with them so far. I'm gonna swap out, put a new chain on here, and then bury this saw into that big red oak. Start this puppy up. Should be able to get it. I forgot to put gas in it.
Walk of shame.
Well, guys, we did it. We did it. Good job.
Good job.
Guys, it's all cut up. So, see you later. No, that I think I went through 6 tanks of fuel, and Chris did an amazing job on the Baumalight mini skid steer, as you can see, setting these things up in somewhat of a radius. Thank you, Mike Morgan, if you're watching this video. Probably not, but thanks for giving me that tip when we were talking a couple weeks back. That was a lot of wood, and it wasn't even the entire load. We still have a lot of the limb wood and stuff piled up over here. As you can see, I got my headlamp on, and the lights are in full force because daylight savings was yesterday, unfortunately. So we are back to working in the dark. But tomorrow's a new day, and I think this should go well. I was surprised at how, oh yeah, we got to do jumping jacks to keep it all lit up. What did you think about that?
I thought it was pretty cool. I was not expecting the Baumalight with the forks to lift 3 pieces of this at a time.
Yeah, that was very surprising to me.
Yeah, but it was cool. I'm happy we were able to get most of them stood up straight. That way it's easy enough to come in with the mini excavator and pop all these into quarters. And hopefully right from where we're standing, Jake can put the excavator here, grab it, pop it, and put it right next to the log lift for us. So it seems like the right setup, but we'll see. This is our first time trying it. Well, it's like Christmas morning for Jake. He does not want to wait to tear into these monster rounds. So he just hopped in the mini excavator and he's gonna get to splitting.
right, guys, we are finishing up another day here in the dark in the wood yard. But as you can see, we made some major progress on this here pile. We got some big chunks of oak, all really nice stuff up here against the Eastonmade 2228. This stuff will make really, really nice firewood. I cannot wait to send this through the box wedge. I think it's gonna be absolutely gorgeous stuff. We made a pretty sizable dent in all of these big oak rounds. Definitely got some left, but everything you just saw me do there was in about an hour. You know, with me moving cameras around, flying the drone, getting in and out of the excavator and stuff. It takes a lot longer to do the video, but that's it. We will probably come back here tomorrow, finish this up, because my tree guy has notified me that he has 2 more oak deliveries for me. One not quite as big and one basically the same size, if not bigger. All of which really straight stuff. And I think that's the key to this MS-324, especially here on the excavator, is as long as it's nice straight grain stuff, I don't think it really matters how big it is. It just can't be super gnarly and super crotchy, because at the end of the day, this thing only has so much pushing power. It's not, you know, the 2228 or a big high-powered, high-pressure log splitter. But it certainly makes quick work of all these big rounds. Case in point with this big pile here behind me that's getting drowned out by the light. See you tomorrow. about 15 minutes, and the 2 totes are basically full, I think. I just got to level them out here. So let me level these out, and we'll see just how full they really are. Another 20 minutes down, and we got 2 more really nice totes, large totes of solid red oak. I gotta say that this stuff is really a pleasure to split. It's all, for the most part, super straight and just like pops right open. I gotta say, I know a lot of people don't really particularly care for red oak because it takes longer to split. Some people say it smells really bad, it takes longer to dry, season, I'm sorry, not split. It's pretty fast to split, it usually pops right open. Takes longer to dry, kind of smells, it's heavy, but I love red oak. Personally, I love the smell of it, that the tannins in it, that pungent vinegary smell, something about it. I love it. I love pickles and olives, so maybe that's why. But this stuff, I'll take this all day. If I could get all red oak, it would be beautiful. I've been seasoning red and white oak in as little as about 8 months, believe it or not, down to under 20%. From green to under 20% moisture content in as little as 8 months. That's the majority of, or a lot of the wood that I sold this season was white oak from the woodyard expansion that we did last, I don't know, spring, winter, or I guess 2 years ago. And all that stuff was really nice, primo, wood. So this stuff, if you use the totes and you split it small enough, you could get it down to sell and turn it over in, my experience, as little as 8 months. So the whole, year thing or 2 years, it's all very relative on the size pieces that you split, how you're storing it. If you're just putting it in a big pile, yeah, it's probably going to take a year or 2. But with these totes, it keeps it up off the ground. Plenty of airflow. The fact that I'm not stacking it in there gives it, even more airflow to go through. I couldn't be happier. I also, I just did 4 totes in about an hour out here total by myself. And that, sorry, there's a bug crawling on my arm. It really wasn't that bad. I'm barely, I don't even think I broke a sweat. Having these smaller chunks, they're a little bit heavy, but you kind of like pull them off the pile with the hookaroon and then get them over close to the log lift and then just kind of like shuffle them on. But, all of this wood is stuff that I previously would not have taken from the tree guy if I didn't have this MS-324. And to be brutally honest, even having the MS-324 as I originally got it for the mini skid steer, I would have turned this stuff down. What all of this is really a credit to is this Baumalight Dipper Buddy. And I apologize that it's getting dark out here. Hopefully the lights bear with me and stay on. That's why I'm trying to stay moving around. But this Dipper Buddy adapter for the Excavator makes a huge difference in how well this MS-324 works. It's like we just unlocked a cheat code in a video game for, like, Elastigirl kind of arm functionality, because being able to stretch this puppy out and just reach all these rounds from one spot without really having to move around and create a big mess here in the wood yard is awesome. I split all this up in about an hour last night, split 4 totes of wood in about an hour today. And yeah, that is my analysis of the Baumalight Dipper Buddy in conjunction with the MS-324 splitter from Eastonmade Wood Splitters. So guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. It is dark out here and I gotta go in for dinner with Sarah. Thank you for watching. As always, I apologize for it getting dark, but I can't control that, you know, it's daylight savings. Kind of sucks, but we got these lights. We might be doing something in the future to prevent myself from having to do all this moving around to keep the lights on for you guys. So stay tuned for that. But if you like the MS-324 splitter, if you're interested in the Baumalight Dipper Buddy attachment, drop a comment down below. Let me know, let Andrew know, let Baumalight know that you guys have interest in it. I'll keep making videos on this stuff because I kind of have to. I'm doing it anyway, so might as well let you guys in on the ride. So as always, guys, if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button. Drop a comment down below. But for now, I'm Jake. This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next time.